Hello, this is Sable Guy, and somehow Blizes went from max light to that light. I don't know how. Whatever. So, I was able to beat What's-His-Face in Huzzah, and then I was able to beat the Swoop Race champion because I'm that cool. And the Swoop Race mentioned that on Manon there was a person who won all 3 circuits, but it was just a fluke. Coincidentally, Manon is one of the planets you visit in the first game, and I guess that means canonically you...
Dorchani sobawata. Honta no sak. Jita pedwana maticha. Jun soba me rapa. No kuma randisa makchiksa. Kucha bak ton kinka. Kavadumpe masuraku. Dahupo botenya go chopi. When tabani sochu. Crach. Mizoto minaka de sama krema crach vituto. Bakaraze zon mama. Potaka. Dahupo botenya go jucho picha. When tabani. Kavadumpe masuraku. Popayi botenya. Tachim. Dahupo botenya go jucho. Kavadumpe masuraku. Popayi bot. Dahupo botenya go.
Well, I already won.
Osman ni wado ni ku. Dokini kemarin zuni inash di John Black.
You have anything to say for yours?
I will answer one. My people once had the power to perceive events, to see through the Force. That sight may manifest itself in many ways, and at times, I may affect the abilities of others to see as well. My sight has been damaged. What I have taught you, it is not the full extent of the perceptions of my people. My master, when he showed me my world, showed it to me as it is. It hurt. And since that moment, it has been difficult to perceive the Force as I once did. But after traveling with you, I feel that perhaps there was a gift in it, hidden beneath the pain. Only when one suffers do certain truths become evident, both of the galaxy and of the self. And I feel you are an example of this.
Okay. Oh, and I talked to this guy. Apparently, he's a Republic spy, and we're trying to help him get off planet. But he was a witness to the murder.
Malampro tarawantika sa samchabar na wat. Takometa kaplaya justing miki gongo beaste. Kun grabi. Chone mulera. Tonkinge bano jansaka nikaras. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosanana. Chone mulera. Tonkinge bano jansaka nikaraska. Tancha mungachinor ta imbre wanachike. Drumba bambwa. Conti. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplali. Ta come tak, plaia justing, miki gongo beaste. Kun gra kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplalia wa. Jone mulera. Tonkinge ba no jansa. Dovrei kun mili. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplalia wa. Bo bagaragawa. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Kavadumpa mums. Ento meshmi paju. Watami.
Okay. Let's get the Republic guy off world.
Good to see you again. Really? You've done a tremendous service for the Republic. Now
Okay.
This room is reserved. I suggest you leave the room off. This room is reserved. If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down. I know his face, that's about it. His office is on back. She's a beast rider like me and our leader. You better never be speaking ill of her, or else.
Okay, but I talked with everybody in the cantina.
Tawancha mori.
I talked to everybody.
it's the foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. She did? Oh no, by the four moons, what a mix-up. They got it all wrong. Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd carry on. They'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. But it was just friendly banter. That night, Sulio was in great form. Dagon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-toothed dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards. It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit, their way of passing time during these dark nights. Listen, if the soldiers think that's a motive, they just didn't do enough digging.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon, but the Onderon military won't let him off that easy. They're very obstinate. Maybe some of these people will know more about what happened that night.
I was cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Pazat game when I heard a loud sound outside. I grabbed my blaster and went out the door. When I got out, I saw Captain Salio. She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere. I heard a noise and saw Dagon Gent coming from his office across the courtyard. We both waited for the authorities to get there. The next day, they picked up Dagon and several other people in the area. It's crazy to think he did it. Salio was our friend. Just outside the door by the junk heap.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scene. We fought many soldiers in the Mandalorian Wars. The Onderonians were certainly brave, but they were disorganized and stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if they overlooked something.
Alright, so let's check the pile of blood that's laying there. Alright, he needs a visa too.
No Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was destroyed recently. Someone...
Alright. I wish I had gotten that blue crystal. If only I had that blue crystal, our lives would be totally different.
It's the bizarre... Foul business, that would be Bohema's SOD-2. No, SOD-3. Or is it 2? Whichever one it was, he keeps losing them. I remember when I arrived, it was still smoldering. Who knows? Sometimes the slum dwellers shoot his serving droids for fun. This part of the quarter is getting more and more lawless, I'm afraid. When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers that were stripping SOD-3. No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Sulio. There was nothing we could do, of course. She was dead.
So, looking for Bastio.
Poshman Funi Wado. Dokini ka.
Kroton oranga manatandi. Tanto todos tumukarata. Minsukre masukun ratungala. Merontono junsara garoto. Minsu. Kroton oranga manatandi goroto. Mopiluna wanasichin si. Kroton oranga manatandi goroto. Mopiluna wanasichin siwa. Aramontok tumugara chukorak. Grun kanwana machinito rabanaka. Tosimornara. Posa non chirinta masukin kura wanka. Posong chinsun mi karanga domai. Kroton oranga manatandi goroto. Mopiluna wanasichin siwa. Kroton oranga manatandi goroto. Mopiluna wanasichin. Minsukre masukun ratungala. Merontono junsara garoto. Nunchka wanasicho ranabamanga kan. Mopita wacho. Tanto todos tumukarata. Meranganarot. Minsukre ma. Chabi. Minsukre masukun ratungala. Merontono junsara garoto. Aramontok. Posa non ci. Kroton oranga manat.
It's the bizarre... Foul business. That would be Bohem. Who knows? When Dagon and I... No, I'm afraid that... No. That would be Bohem. Who knows? When Dagon and I... No, I'm afraid...
There's got to be something you need. Something you want. I have connections, many connections in the city. I even have a rare lightsaber crystal. Something you'd never find elsewhere. If you need money... Many Jedi have fought on this world. One of them lost their lightsaber in the Beast Wars. A reliable source says it's a rare Quixoni crystal. Incredibly rare and valuable.
Quixoni crystals were warmed by a dying sun millennia ago. Only a handful were obtained before the...
I see that's grabbed your interest, eh? There's only one way you're going to get it. One open starport visa. No visa, no crystal. Because we'll trade them simultaneously. And if you aren't satisfied with your payment, I'll let you switch it for something else. I don't want to cross a Jedi. It's a small universe. I don't really care about the trouble that's behind you or ahead of you. We have exactly one thing we can talk about. Starport visas. Don't worry what I'll do with a visa. Maybe I'll just take a vacation. Maybe I just want to visit my mother on Nar Shaddaa. Decent citizens like you really don't want to know. You have an honest face. I will answer your question. I need to transport permacrete explosives for the exchange. They're going to use it to take care of some competition and some local authorities. Permanently. Because we'll trade them... I really can't be any help with that. I might have been in the same detention cell that night that Dagon's in now. The soldiers were asking me some entertaining... Let's just say I'm one of their usual suspects. Sort of comes with the territory. That's all I want to... Many Jedi have fought on the...
Kashoni Chris.
I see that's...
I probably should have.
This room is if you... That Bith keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given up. The waitress is awful, but she's more fun than his droids ever were. I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. I could tell you where you could find the parts, though. That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There's a droid vendor called 1B8D. That droid is as dumb. 1B8D is quite handy. Quite a few of the slum dwellers make a good living salvaging droid parts for him. You might have even bought some. I know his face. She's a beast rider.
Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere.
Greetings, Master. Entity Bahima unknown. I have many serving. The market rate. Thank you for your...
Kif in the cantina can probably do something with this. We should head back.
Greetings, Master. That goes against... 1B8D was built and programmed by Tolos the Trader. 1B8D was built to buy droid components for below base cost value.
Wait, who did they say? Almost made it. Alright.
Da wancha mori. Da hupa bo sakurata go jujutu yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Kawana bota yunta.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
It was HK50. Oh shit.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura.
I should have known.
It's the Pazak show. Foul business. If it'll help Dagon, you got it. There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace.
It was HK50. I recognize the legs.
Nico, is it? And the off-worlder. What brings the two of you here? That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was playing Pazak. It was a prosperous night.
That should do it. We still don't know who killed Sulio, but this will greatly assist our investigation.
Uh-oh.
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive. Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly... Why, you little... Friends would not carry on in such a manner.
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima, the bartender, can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were an odd pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. Well, there's still the fact... So what? What matters is who was there first. An eyewitness said he came. The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed. You have a recording? And I'm sure you're just misinterpreting it.
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Gent. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain. Set Gent free, then. But if later it turns out that he did do it, it's gonna be on your head.
Why is it always gotta be
The men will be working on getting
HK-50?
Dagon Gent out right away. The Major sure isn't happy. You're quite a team. Together, you got the Major to back down. That's no small feat. The investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been... I'm not gonna say any more. Probably said too much already. If you head over to Dagon Gent's office, some men will bring him there shortly. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up. I could tell the justice wasn't being served, but we all have our orders. We really need to patrol that sector better.
Hooray! We solved the murder.
Thanks for getting me out of there. As detention cells go, it had definite class, but I prefer being out on my own all the same. I owe you and Mandalore one. Not many people can help you out with that. There have been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is locked tighter than a Hutch vault. I know if you... A Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. It's quite a bounty on Jedi these days. Not that I'm looking to collect, but if there's a Master there, I think I know who it is.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm not certain, otherwise I'd tell you. But the man I'm thinking about is smart, likes to stay in the shadows, and is cryptic as hell. If he isn't a Jedi Master, he should become one. There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort of springing me out. The thing is, scavengers have already looted most of my stuff. Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of... So here's the punchline. I need those discs because they have some contact information on them. People I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a procedure. And that holodisc has them. Pakel's gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one that cleaned me out. She's in the local cantina most days. She's tough as Drexel leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. Just get me the encrypted holodisc. After that, if there is a Jedi Master in the palace, I'll get you a meeting with him.
Ooh, a double-bladed lightsaber. Sweet. Let's give Vices it.
Have you found the encrypted holodisc? I doubt that Pakel...
I'm guessing this one.
Do you have a visa yet?
What do you want here, Offworlder? The room is taken. You? And just how do you...
Ooh. Ooh.
It isn't for sale. I warned you.
Oh, okay then. Ooh. Well, looks like I got my crystal.
Do you have a visa? I had faith you'd get hold. Haven't we covered this yet? I'm not getting... So what if they do? To each their own.
Alright. We'll see just what this crystal does. Maybe we want to be a little bit evil. Evil!
Do you have a visa yet? I had faith. So what do you want for it? Here you go. If you want some... Are you satisfied? The visa wasn't for me, but...
Let's see what the Quixani crystal does. Come on, where is it? Aha. Oh, can only be used on a Dark Jedi. Well, I guess it's a good thing we saved it.
Do you have a visa? I had faith. So what do you want? Here you go.
That's it.
Are you satisfied? You aren't? Done. Are you satisfied with your payment?
Alright, 5,000 credits. Of course that was the right thing to do, everybody. I'm not a Dark Jedi, so I can't use it.
Have you found the encrypted holodeck? Great, go in there. With these, I'll check my contacts. You got anything you need to take care of in the quarter, you best do it now. If things go bad during a meeting, you may not be welcome in ISIS anymore. Perhaps never. Just let me know if you want to go through with this. Come back when you're ready. Better yet, call the whole thing off. Palace politics can get you killed these days.
Alright, here we go. I'm actually half hoping we see HK-50
So you're still in, like I was saying, though. Yeah, I'll get on it. Just grab a cot and rest a bit. Once I get a meeting time, I'll let you know.
Is this meeting a trap? I can't afford to lose you, especially given recent events.
Anything could be a trap. Daklo is no fool. But if the message is true...
Is this necessary? I can guarantee your safety in the palace, but outside these walls, the General has many men that would do anything for him.
Nothing in life is certain, Your Majesty. But I feel something. There is a disruption in the Force. I must investigate this.
Very well. But please, be cautious.
Aren't I always?
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
Well, the meeting is on. Head straight to the cantina. You guys should be in there. And, no offense, but I hope I never see you again.
You must have gone through a lot to arrange this meeting. The palace is at full battle readiness. Smuggling in a message is no...
Kavar, the famed Jedi Guardian. The Mandalorians counted on the fact it would be you, not Revan, who would lead the Jedi against us during the Mandalorian Wars. I wonder how we'd have fared against you. I thought you were killed fighting Malik during the Jedi Civil War.
It seems my former student keeps curious company. Strange times lead to strange alliances, though. No, I survived the war, if only just. Why are you here? I imagine that you hold little love for any on the Jedi Council anymore, even an old friend. You have to understand that it was a time of great uncertainty. We just learned that Darth Revan was back with an armada. Every Jedi that went with him was lost, corrupted, and as dark as their master. And there's more to it than that. And I think you deserve an explanation.
Am I interrupting? In orbit, I thought for sure that the Ebon Hawk was mine. I was certain, only to see you slip through my fingers during the battle. Imagine my delight to discover you were on Isis. Quite careless, if you ask me. Get them, men! And watch your aim. Civilian casualties cause a mess of paperwork.
I'll get word to you when I'm able. Run!
What? What have you done to my men? Blast! Men, take care of her! I won't let Kavar escape.
This cantina is infested with life. A well-placed grenade could cleanse...
Nobody else has a visa? To the palace. Oh, okay then. Let's see if the characters, he can't have close powers. Close combat. Why wouldn't it let me level up? Ah, crap.
So you still, like I was saying. Yeah.
Is this meeting?
Anything could be.
Is this?
Nothing in life.
Very well.
Aren't I all?
That's what I was.
Well, and
You must have gone through a lot.
Kava, I wonder how...
It seems no. I'm not sure how... You have to understand. Every Jedi... There's more to it than that. And I think you deserve an explanation.
Am I in orbit? I imagine my... Get them, men! And watch your aim! Civilian casualties cause a mess of paperwork.
I'll get word to you when I'm able. Run!
What? What have you done to my men? Blast! Men, take care of her! I won't let Kavar escape.
This cantina is infested with life.
Okay. Let's do this. I don't know how I got a double-bladed lightsaber from that one meeting, but I'll take it. Okay. Well, that was fun. That was fun. Looks like we might finish this pretty early. Maybe.
What's happening in the West Square? It sounded like Command's ordered comm blackout. Do you know what's going on? What? Why? That makes no sense. Command hasn't issued any alerts. Are you sure it wasn't some of those Beast Rider slags? They've been... You must be mistaken. Soldiers just don't attack civilians without orders. If it weren't... Just head to the safety of the Merchant Square, citizen. We'll send a patrol to investigate as soon as we can contact our HQ.
Not all the military is after us. Still, Vaklu can throw a whole army at us. I think we've outworn our welcome over here. We should head over to the spaceport before General Vaklu invents some charges against us. Then we'd be in real trouble.
I told you before.
Alright.
You know what to do. Let's do it! The diagnostic is doing something strange. Target acquired. What the hell does that mean?
Decide this again.
You're cleared to go.
You must be the best swoop biker alive. I'd ask you for your autograph.
Really? That's it?
You're that swoop biker, right, my princess?
It's Sith mask, eh?
Your visa's been scanned. You're cleared. I'd leave right away. Things are...
Oh, I probably should have saved.
The shuttle is just ahead. I think we should get out of here fast. It's gonna be some time before they forget about us here. No more trips to ISIS for us until the situation changes. A lot.
My life.
You again? You don't need to see me if you want to leave the city. Once you get to the start, all you've done.
I think I can take them.
We're back. The shuttle is going to stay down. I'm not ready to part company yet. It sounds like you have a lot of traveling to do. So do I. I'm going with you. The Sith have taken a particular interest in you, and you could use an extra blaster. I've been meaning to leave Dux until... I don't have it in me. It's a matter of self-interest. The Sith aren't known for sharing power. If the Jedi Order is destroyed for good, it's inevitable, and then my people would be eradicated or enslaved. Helping your cause is a matter of necessity. Mandalorians helped Exar Kun during his war. We know firsthand how we'd fare in the service of their like. But that's enough for now. We'll have time to talk later.
The Ebon Hawk is patched up and ready to go. When you're ready to depart, we can ask the guide here to take us back to the ship.
Okay.
I don't think even a Jedi.
Where's the guide?
Ready to head back? Follow me.
Okay. Alright then.
So you fought against the Mandalorians in the war.
I was part of the war effort, yes. I worked as a technician, though.
But you fought on the front lines. To a Mandalorian, there is honor in that.
I could do without your Mandalorian honor. I saw the results of your honor. The absolute destruction your warriors brought. And look at them now. Mandalorians are little better than mercenary thugs. And what's honor to...
If I were you, I'd pick your words more carefully.
You fought for no cause other than to spread suffering and pain to the people you conquered.
I care
Maybe that's
more
what it
about
looked like to you, but that isn't why we fought. We fought for honor and glory in the heat of battle.
You did nothing but murder.
The Republic took us too lightly. We wanted to face the full force of their army. We had to goad them to fight.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you ask me, you Mandalorians just got what you deserved at Malachor.
Defeat is part of a warrior's life. We will recover, stronger than before.
Doesn't it even bother you that your people were almost destroyed? Or do lives have no meaning to you?
People die in war.
Well, I'm glad to have you guarding my back.
Fine by me.
I wanted to get more influence from Vador.
My life. I felt you, heard you through the force. I serve my master. I am an emissary, a scout. My master was aware of a disturbance in the force, but was unaware of its nature, of you. The disturbance is not something one feels from a living thing. There is little my master does not know, and that you eluded his sight for so long is significant. But I do not know why. You cannot. His vessel roams the borders of known space, and even I do not know where he travels. Until he calls for me, even if I could lead you to my master. If I bring you before my master, untested, without your potential realized, then it would be as if one brought fire to a paradise valley, shattered a cavern of rare crystal, or blinded a painter.
Come on, HK.
Yeah, something wrong. More grenades? Well, keep hoping, because that's not my specialty. Trust me. Well, all right. Gotta go. All it takes is one blaster bolt to your bandolier strap, and suddenly you're prerogative. Go ahead, Nass. I didn't kill him once. That's a long story.
Diagnostic. HK-47 activated. Running checks through primary systems.
Oh.
Assessment. It appears I have suffered considerable damage and dismemberment. I can feel all the cracks in my motivators. And my central control cluster seems to have taken several repeated blaster shots at close range. How crude. Answer. It seems you would know more than I. My memory centers are experiencing some setbacks. Reflection. Of course, for some reason, that does not alarm me. I suspect I have suffered such repeated memory failures
like in the
before.
first game.
Still, the loss of my higher combat and assassination protocols is shameful and degrading. Answer. If by okay, you mean the loss of almost all my existing assassination protocols, then no, I am not okay. Furthermore, I seem to have no discretionary control over my vocabulator, causing me to reveal my true function as an assassin droid of unrivaled sophistication. Answer. I do not know, Master. It is curious that I was here. Extrapolation. Perhaps someone was already in the process of rebuilding me. It may be I was needed for some task. Answer. Furthermore. Recitation. Yes, as I said, I am an assassin droid. It is my primary function to burn holes through meat bags that you wish removed from the galaxy. Master, oh, how I hate that term. Answer. No, Master. Answer. Yes, Master. Answer. Well, I am not certain I like the idea of a master who feels reservations at having an assassination droid. In fact, it brings with it a certain sense of dread that you may actually not use me to my full capabilities. Answer. Yes, Master. HK-47 is ready to serve. Statement. Master, as I have studied your actions, looking for potential vulnerabilities to exploit, I have found several. Statement. You seem disposed to helping others, not harming them, as I have come to expect and anticipate from organic meat bags across the galaxy. Statement. Master, it is nothing personal, but professional pride dictates that I keep a running tally on any potential weaknesses in my masters. And, of course, the weaknesses of any other sentient meatbags, droids, or other targets who are in service to my master. Hypothetical. Master, it is entirely possible that one day you may no longer be my master, and that my new master might get jealous of our prior relationship. It has happened before. As a result, I have a responsibility to know your weaknesses should I be required to assess. Statement. Oh, I am aware of that, Master. I simply use it to give you the illusion of control and obedience. Humans often need such comforts until the end comes. Consolation, Master. Everyone dies eventually, and not all of them by my hand. Even droids. Statement. Ah, you wish to conduct an interrogation? Very well, proceed. Statement. Master, I am no behavior droid, but it is obvious to me that... Very well. Ask your questions. If you feel the need to make it an interrogation, however, do not restrain yourself. I would be saddened if you held back. Answer. Master, ironically enough, I seem to have developed a sudden bout of memory loss. I shall struggle to recall an answer to your question. Consolation. Besides, you are a fine master.
I know who the last
Do not be
master
worried about
is.
being rendered insignificant if I were to inadvertently compare to some silly old master I once possessed. Statement. Answer. No, Master, I do not. I am afraid I have been out of touch with the Sith for many years. This new Sith threat fights differently than the ones I was familiar with. These seem to favor stealth and assassination to achieve their ends. Answer. No, Master. The Sith had many hidden bases and strongholds before and during the Jedi Civil War. and I doubt the Republic found them all. Theory. It is possible that the Sith still hold one such base, if not several. Consolation. But I would not worry, Master. I imagine it will not be long before their murderous hands try to seize you by the throat. Twi'lek metaphor. Jonta bosi likita masi soringada untamiasa grawino roto. Query, Master, excuse me, but how is it you know so many... Query, may I see it? Answer, because it seems to know all the languages I do, and I am feeling degrees of familiarity and inferiority both at once. Observation. Indeed, it seems to be modeled after my vocabulator, with some modifications, of course. Curious. You say you obtained this device on Paragus. Observation. Master, I do believe this device serves multiple functions, including tracking your position for any HK units in the vicinity. Observation. Master, I do believe this device serves multiple functions, including tracking your position. It is sending out a passive carrier wave that signals itself to HK units in the vicinity. Query, is there someone that you need killed, Master? Statement.
Alright, I'm going to stop there. So, I guess from what we hear, we're going to Dantooine next. We got our new best friend, HK-47. Which means we only have one person left. So, I guess let me know who we go with next. Maybe it'll be Vises and Mira, or HK-47 and Goto. You know, all types of random nonsense like that. Let me know. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and bye-bye.